evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mohsin Massoud, and I'm the founder and CEO for Akru. Akru is a platform for fractional real estate investing, and our mission is to democratize commercial real estate. How do we do this?
Akru uses technology to remove the hassle of investing. No more piles of paperwork, no calls from tenants, no more obscure portfolios. We aim to maximize returns compared to REITs, funds, and crowd-funded investments. We cut out the middlemen, management layers, and portfolio downside risk to provide lucrative, direct ownership. Invest in the properties you want and receive your rentals and gains directly in your digital wallet. Sign up now to browse our marketplace. Once you've completed a regulator-mandated identity check, you can begin investing right away. Our secondary marketplace allows you to list and sell your investment tokens. Unlike traditional investment avenues with long holding periods and penalty fees, Akru offers you total control and liquidity. You can list or sell your investment tokens at any time. No more month-long escrows or waiting days for funds to transfer. Deals in our marketplace are completed in seconds. With Akru, you can start investing today without the hassle.
We use blockchain as the underlying technology to make this happen. There's certain key benefits for fractionalizing commercial real estate. What's our target market? We're open to accredited investors only right now. Now, that may sound like, wow, these people already have money, but let's define what an accredited investor is. That's someone who makes more than $250,000 a year as an individual or $350,000 a year as a household. There's about 12.4 million households across the US, which are accredited investor households. This means any middle management employee at a large firm like B&G, Fifth Third, First Financial, and so on and so forth. We intend on targeting 3.7 million of them. And we expect at an average that we invest in about $5,800. Not your billion-dollar ultra-high net worth individual, are they? That brings our total addressable market to 21.6 billion. What kind of assets do we list on the platform? We list core assets and core plus assets right now, and we'll eventually get to opportunistic assets. Now, you might be wondering what that means. So core and core plus assets are income-producing assets, which are completely stable or may need little or light value-add improvements in those assets. How do we make money? Our business model is really simple. We charge a small transaction fee, 1% on each side, every time there's a transaction that takes place. Now, every time an asset owner comes to us and wants to list their asset on the platform, we charge them a tiny fee, 3% of the equity sold on the platform, not the entire value of the asset. Now, let me tell you a little bit about our team. My name is Mohsin Massoud. I'm the founder and CEO. My experience is purely real estate. I cannot code to save my life. I'm not a technologist, but I've learned about blockchain. Other than myself, we've got a great team of people. Nurbek Kidakiv, our CFO, he's previously from Melacron and then at PNG, and now he's joined us. Will Powers, our head of capital markets, he's an industry veteran with over 30 years of experience. Our team is across the globe. Not only are we headquartered out of Cincinnati, but we have another office in Islamabad, Pakistan. As you can see, we've got a very diverse team. We're a team of 28 at this point, and we're going very quickly. Our aim is to add another 50 jobs in Cincinnati in the next 12 months. Here are some numbers and some metrics. We're very lucky to have Draper Gordon Home lead our most recent seed round that we were oversubscribed for, but we had other partners like Milwaukee Venture Partners and Wisconsin Investment Partners. We're proud to say that we have a local investor, Queen City Angels, who came in a very big way, and we're glad to have their support.
Complicated? Akru lets you focus on what is really important: life. Invest in premium commercial real estate for as low as $1,000 without hassle and worry. Akru, making the exclusive inclusive.
My name is Mohsin Massoud. I'm happy to answer any questions for you, and thank you for the opportunity.
All right, thank you. And joining us today is founder and CEO of Akru, Mohsen Masood. Judges, I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks. Welcome, Mohsen.
Thanks so much for the opportunity. Happy to answer questions.
Yeah, and wonderful example of how Startup Cincinnati gives you an investment, you create jobs. It's the way it should be.
Right.
So awesome to see that example. So typical two-sided marketplace. Can you walk us through how you're acquiring customers and how you're acquiring properties and what the economics of each side of that are?
So it's not just a typical two-sided marketplace, right? So where we are right now is we're open to credit investors only, but that means we've got the institutional asset owners and the individual asset owners, and then we've got the institutional investors and the individual investors. Where we intend on being in the next 12 months or so, so by the end of next year, we intend on opening the marketplace up to retail investors. And that's what our roadmap from the SEC and FINRA and CFTC has been agreed to as well. What that really does is that's where it opens up the marketplace completely to all the retail investors. Now, getting back to answering your question about how do we acquire those customers. So we've got multiple channels on acquiring on both sides of the marketplace. Developing partnerships with real estate brokerages, with direct outreach to asset owners using our AI algorithm to reach out and identify prospect properties across the US is our source of assets on the platform. On the investor side, again, our biggest outreach is through our partnership programs, through wealth managers, RIAs, and IBDs. They're the ones managing majority of the funds for most of Middle America, not just your high net worth individuals. And that's where we're all about democratizing commercial real estate deals. When a small or a mid-sized investor, someone with a few $100,000 in their savings account or with their financial advisor, when they want access to commercial real estate, they don't have that. All that they have is they could write a $50,000 check and have that stuck in a BlackRock deal or a Citadel deal or an Oxford deal, and they would not receive those funds back even if they needed it for the next 5 years. That's the problem that we're trying to resolve, and that's why we've opted in for that distribution channel. That's why we want to make sure everyone has the opportunity, the equal opportunity as the ultra-rich, as a top 1%, to grow their wealth within the parameters available to them and within the financials available to them. So whether it's $1,000 or $5,000, not only are you able to invest that, but you're also able to liquidate it on the secondary market, which is a key differential between what's available out there. But yeah, thanks.
Let's go for one more question.
So real estate is pretty local. So where are you going to concentrate to begin with?
Yeah, so we're focused on Ohio. The first two deals were in Cincinnati. The next one is in Columbus. The deal after that, we have about 14 deals in the pipeline. The one after that is up in Louisville, followed by another one in St. Louis, then in Chicago, and then we're slowly expanding outwards. Our game plan is to focus on the Midwest, followed by the Sun Belt, and then eventually going to the coast. However, we have asset owners reaching out to us where we're even underwriting deals all the way from Anchorage to Manhattan and everything in between. So our eventual game plan is to go global. So while real estate is very local, it is a very global problem that you have that only a select few have access to this asset class. And that's why we're starting off with the US market. We're already expanding into the UK market. We're working with the top attorneys over there to expand, and they're working with the FCA to help us with the regulators. We've created partnerships with certain high net worth or royal family members within the UAE. We're expanding with people within Tokyo, so Japan, as well as other Asian countries and African countries as well. So while it's very local, it's very global at the same time too.